All households in England may be taking into account an individual canister for meal waste management, by plans to be announced following 1 week. Ministers are supporting the concept, but will propose it for advice up any changes occur. The schema would bring hothouse gases of garbage dump, but could conduct to less than common collections of general domestic waste management. Several councils will contrast the politics, except they are taking into account additional cash to conduct out the schema. At the time, just about 35% of households in England are required to put meal waste management in its own canister. How compares in 56% in Scotland and 100% in Wales? The figures eliminate meal waste management blended in kindergarten waste management. The new guideline would strengthen councils to propose individual meal caddies. Human beings would not be required to use them. Why do we requirement meal caddies? Undesirable meal how goes in a general bin, rots in garbage dump and creates methane, a strong hothouse natural gas. While waste management meal is gathered individually, it can be put in an anaerobe cooker, a pot in that the meal crushed downward in sediment, carbon sequestration dioxide, company, and methane, that can be utilized for generative power or fleeing a car. The residue sediment is utilized as a ground fertilizer. The changing will assist by the government achieve its targets on cut hothouse gas emissions. Several regional councils say there's a length-term benefit of possessing meal waste management separate and collecting it each 1 week. Since while decaying meal is reliably in the canister, general waste management collections can be diminished to each 2 or more than weeks out of provided a banquet for flies. Which are the drawbacks? The politics has been contentious for human beings needing bins emptied each 1 week. Several councils say the schema is too costly. It creates a issue in possessing of nappies, and the meal waste management caddies build additional mess for frontline gardens or gateway. But the schedule does fit in by the government policy of change our relation in the material we cast off. Recycle Now, by the government-backed campaigning, says, throw-off meal is a enormous waste management of the power, water supply and packing utilized in its manufacture, transport and store. When we all stopped ruinous the meal that could include been corroded, it would include the identical company effect as take 1 in 4 persons cars off UK roads.